The farmer visits a country fair and wins a trio of llamas in an auction. He brings them back to the farm, much to Shawn's delight. The llamas quickly cause chaos on the farm, disrupting the peace and order that Shawn and the other animals are used to. Shawn tries to manage the llamas, but they prove to be unruly and difficult to control, leading to more mayhem. The farmer, unaware of the chaos, is pleased with his new animals and plans to showcase them. Shawn devises a plan to get the llamas to behave by using their love for music, hoping to restore order on the farm. The plan works temporarily, but the llamas soon return to their mischievous ways, causing more trouble. Shawn realizes that the llamas need to be returned to the fair, as they are too much for the farm to handle. With the help of the other animals, Shawn manages to sneak the llamas back to the fairgrounds. The farmer is initially confused by the disappearance of the llamas, but soon returns to his usual routine. Shawn and the other animals enjoy the return to normalcy, relieved that the llamas are no longer causing chaos. The farmer remains oblivious to the true reason behind the llama's disappearance, believing it to be a simple mix-up. Shawn and his friends celebrate their success in restoring peace to the farm, grateful for the lesson learned. The farm returns to its peaceful state, with the animals resuming their daily activities without the llama's interference. Shawn reflects on the adventure, realizing the importance of maintaining harmony on the farm. The farmer continues to attend fairs, but Shawn ensures that no more troublesome animals are brought back. The story ends with Shawn and the animals enjoying a quiet day on the farm, content with their peaceful life. The farmer wins a trio of llamas at an auction and brings them back to the farm. Shawn is excited about the new arrivals and quickly befriends them. The llamas, however, turn out to be troublemakers. They cause chaos around the farm, much to the dismay of the other animals and the farmer. Shawn enjoys the llama's antics at first, but soon realizes that their behavior is getting out of hand. The llama's mischief leads to a series of unfortunate events. The farmer becomes increasingly frustrated with the llama's disruptive behavior. He decides that they must be returned to the auction. Shawn, feeling responsible for the llamas, devises a plan to help them fit in better on the farm. He hopes to change the farmer's mind. Shawn and the flock work together to teach the llamas how to behave properly. They show them how to be helpful and considerate to others. The llamas gradually learn to cooperate and become more disciplined. Their transformation impresses the farmer, who starts to reconsider his decision. In the end, the farmer decides to keep the llamas on the farm. The llamas, now well-behaved, are accepted by the other animals. Shawn is pleased with the outcome and proud of the llama's progress. The farm returns to its peaceful routine, with the llamas as part of the family. The farmer wins a trio of llamas at an auction, bringing them back to the farm. Shawn is excited about the new arrivals and quickly befriends them. The llamas, however, prove to be mischievous and cause chaos around the farm. They disrupt the daily routines and annoy the other animals. Shawn enjoys the llama's antics at first, but soon realizes their behavior is getting out of hand. The farm is in disarray, and the other animals are unhappy. Shawn decides to take responsibility and tries to teach the llamas how to behave properly. He devises a plan to integrate them into the farm life. Despite Shawn's efforts, the llamas continue to cause trouble, leading to a series of comedic mishaps. The farmer is oblivious to the chaos. Shawn finally comes up with a clever idea to keep the llamas entertained and out of trouble. He creates a special area for them to play without disturbing the farm. The llamas enjoy their new play area, and peace is restored on the farm. The other animals are relieved, and Shawn is praised for his problem-solving skills. The farmer remains unaware of the llama's previous mischief, believing they have always been well-behaved. Shawn and the other animals share a knowing smile. The farmer wins a llama at the county fair and brings it back to the farm. Shawn and the flock are excited to meet the new arrival. The llamas quickly cause chaos on the farm, disrupting the peaceful life of the other animals. Shawn tries to manage the situation, but the llama's antics continue to escalate, leading to more trouble. The farmer becomes frustrated with the llama's behavior and decides to take action to restore order. Shawn devises a plan to help the farmer by organizing the flock to work together. The flock and Shawn manage to corral the llamas and bring them under control, much to the farmer's relief. With the llamas now behaving, the farm returns to its usual calm and harmonious state. The farmer is grateful to Shawn and the flock for their help in managing the llamas. Shawn and the flock enjoy a peaceful day on the farm, with the llamas now part of their community. Shaun the Sheep and his flock were enjoying a peaceful day at the farm when they noticed something unusual. A group of llamas had arrived, and they seemed to be up to no good. The llamas began causing chaos, knocking over hay bales and scattering the chickens. Shawn knew he had to do something to restore order. Shawn quickly gathered his flock and devised a plan to outsmart the mischievous llamas. They decided to use teamwork to guide the llamas back to their own field. The sheep worked together, using their agility and intelligence to corral the llamas. Slowly but surely, they managed to lead the llamas away from the farm. Finally, the llamas were back in their own field, and peace was restored to the farm. Shawn and his flock celebrated their success with a joyful dance. The farmer returned to find everything back to normal, unaware of the chaos that had ensued. He praised Shawn and the flock for their good behavior. As the sun set, Shawn and his friends relaxed, knowing they had averted disaster and maintained harmony on the farm. The story begins with Shaun the Sheep and his flock watching TV in the barn. They see an advertisement for a country fair and decide to attend. At the fair, Shawn and the flock are fascinated by a llama auction. Shawn mischievously bids on the llamas, and the farmer unknowingly wins them. The farmer brings the llamas back to the farm, unaware of the chaos they will cause. The llamas quickly disrupt the peaceful life of the farm. Shawn and the flock try to manage the llamas, but their antics lead to more trouble. The llamas are unruly and cause havoc everywhere they go. The farmer becomes frustrated with the llama's behavior as they destroy his farm equipment and scare the other animals. Shawn realizes that the llamas are too much to handle and devises a plan to return them to the fair. With the help of the flock, Shawn manages to lure the llamas back to the fairgrounds, where they are auctioned off again. The farmer is relieved to see the llamas go, and peace is restored to the farm. Shawn and the flock return to their normal routine, happy to have their quiet life back. Shaun the Sheep and his flock were enjoying a peaceful day on the farm when they noticed something unusual. A group of llamas had arrived, causing a stir among the animals. The llamas, known for their mischievous nature, began to play pranks on the other animals. They hid the chickens' eggs and swapped the pigs' mud with water, creating chaos. Shawn, being the clever leader, decided to take action. He gathered the flock and devised a plan to outsmart the llamas and restore order to the farm. The sheep worked together, setting up playful traps to catch the llamas in the act. They used their wool to create decoys and distract the llamas. As the llamas fell for the traps, the farm animals watched in amusement. The llamas, realizing they had been outsmarted, decided to make amends. In a gesture of goodwill, the llamas helped clean up the mess they had made. They returned the eggs to the chickens and refilled the pigs' mud pit. With peace restored, Shawn and the llamas formed an unexpected friendship. They learned to appreciate each other's playful nature and enjoyed their time together on the farm. Shaun the Sheep and his flock live on a farm, enjoying their peaceful life. One day, a group of mischievous llamas arrives at the farm, causing chaos and excitement among the animals. The llamas, with their playful nature, start to disrupt the daily routine of the farm. They knock over haystacks, chase the chickens, and even try to take over the sheep's favorite grazing spot. Shaun, being the clever leader, decides to confront the llamas. He gathers his flock and devises a plan to outsmart the llamas and restore order to the farm. The sheep begin their plan by distracting the llamas with a game of tag, leading them away from the grazing area. Meanwhile, Shaun and a few others work to fix the mess the llamas have made. As the llamas are led on a wild chase around the farm, they start to tire out. Shaun sees this as an opportunity to negotiate with the llamas and propose a peaceful coexistence. The llamas, realizing the fun they had with the sheep, agree to Shaun's proposal. They promise to behave and share the farm's resources without causing trouble. With the llamas now as friends, the farm returns to its peaceful state. The animals learn to live together, enjoying each other's company and the occasional playful antics. Shaun and the flock are happy to have new friends, and the llamas bring a new sense of fun and adventure to the farm. The story ends with everyone living harmoniously. One fine afternoon, Shaun the sheep and his flock were happily grazing in their usual meadow. The gentle breeze swayed the flowers, and the sun beamed down warmly. On a nearby hill, the mischievous llamas were up to no good. Their leader, Lenny, spotted the farmer's vegetable patch and grinned. "Tonight, we feast." Shaun noticed the llama's sneaky behavior and nudged Bitzer. "Looks like they're planning something again," Shaun said seriously. As the sun began to set, Shaun called for a secret meeting. "We can't let those llamas ruin the farmer's vegetables. We'll have to stop them." Timmy, the youngest, raised his hoof and squeaked. "But how do we stop them? They're so sneaky." Shaun grinned. "I've got a clever plan." That night, Shaun set up his clever trap. He placed a trail of fresh carrots leading away from the vegetable patch, straight towards the barn. The llamas arrived at the vegetable patch, but Lenny's eyes gleamed as he spotted the trail of carrots. "Looks like someone left us a treat," he laughed. The llamas gleefully followed the carrot trail, not realizing they were being led straight to the barn. Shaun and Bitzer watched from behind the barn. "They're falling for it," Shaun whispered, smiling. One by one, the llamas followed the trail into the barn. Once they were all inside, Shaun gave Bitzer a nod. With a swift motion, Bitzer shut the barn doors, locking the mischievous llamas inside. "Got them," Shaun exclaimed. Inside the barn, Lenny and the other llamas realized too late what had happened. "Hey, let us out," Lenny shouted. The next morning, the farmer found the llamas inside the barn. He scratched his head, wondering how they ended up there. From a safe distance, Shaun and his flock watched the scene unfold. "Mission accomplished," Shaun said with pride. Bitzer gave a joyful bark, and the flock cheered. Peace was restored, and the llamas were no longer a threat. Shaun glanced back at the barn with a smirk. "They'll be back," he muttered. For now, all was well in the meadow.